Nice dodge from Logix to avoid that hook 2 a moment ago.
There we go. Fine,
ready to go.
The res did come up before the respawn, but that one's not coming back.
Yeah, that's right. Meko's going to be dead for a while here unless they can get up that.
Pine was booped off the map on the flank.
Well, TviQ got the kill on a Mano too. And I'm thinking it's looking okay here for Florida right now. There goes Arc, and they are going to just steamroll point A, it looks like.
And that is the Feast or Famine style of Pine. He was walking around the side for a solo flank. And no real movement on the payload so far.
And not yet. Manatee getting demeched and taken out doesn't really help them in that regard. Trying to get that payload moving. Now TviQ going in after Libero here. On board with Zupa as he fires into Manatee here. Kills coming in for Florida though, so far so good. There's a barrage into the air. He's trying to find the Mercy but can't quite get the kill. TviQ looking to just swat Arc in.
Trying to deal with Jonak. He actually pushes Jonak into Zupe. So an initial kill going well for Florida.
Yeah, but Arc has been saving that Valkyrie for so long. He finally used it, brings Jonak right back up again. They're going to use the self-destruct to take down Zebasai. Uh-oh, and there are the kills for New York coming in. Only Swoosh left and he gets taken out. That will be where the payload stops for Florida.
That was a good patience right now for New York. They want to play with the halt. They want to play with the chain hook to get a pick.
TviQ picked out of the air by Libero. He's going to get Zebasai as well, so that already is tragic for Florida. Logix comes back with a strike on the Pine. Meanwhile, Mano back over to the choke rather. But again, you know, with Zebasai falling so early, it's not going to be tough for New York to get a lot of progress here on this point. I don't know if Florida can contest this.
The question is whether Zupe is going to switch or not. He may just want to get the nano boost off and then switch after his next death instead. And let's see him.
Yep.
And here we go. This is New York on a big push right now, and that's a great way to start it off. Libero with a kill onto TviQ.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of trouble. Swoosh trying to get in the back lines. He's going to go Primal Rage. Zebasai falling immediately, though, to Pine. Zupa going to go ahead and use his Transcendence for the moment, but not a lot of people there to heal. Logix taken out, and that payload is nearly there. Swoosh, his body gets there, but you need to be alive to stop that payload, man. That's going to be New York taking Icon Cowboy. Yeesh. Oh, TviQ and Libero, both Junkrat's taken out of commission. Zupa brings his back, though. Zebasai needs to watch out, though. Pine lining up those shots, but he's okay for the moment. Florida, though, on the point. They have pushed New York back, and with those kills, they're in a great position to take point A here.
Yeah, Florida today overall has been doing a good job of slow pushing. We saw it on Eichenwalde, we saw it here. They've been playing a very patient game of Overwatch, slowly moving.
Targets now firing at Swoosh as he comes in. Gets to safety here, looking for another flank on the side. Oh, that was a shot on Zupa. He wishes he would have been able to hit. Meanwhile, Meko is going to get demeched again. Florida with a couple good early kills here as they try to take this one. TviQ gets Pine, and they've nearly got it here. It's going to be very close. EMP coming in at the very end. Arc falls, and maybe, no, Mano can't hold it. They've nearly got it already. It's all on Libero to try and defend as long as he can. Meko demeched almost instantly. And Libero, how long can he last? Not long, and Florida will take it with 2:10. Well, when he's come in for that flank to try to put pressure on the point.
Pine's in space again.
Pine
gets the kill on Zebasai, though.
Finally, Zebasai does go down. New York finding a bit of success in this push now. And Florida maybe in a little bit of trouble here. There goes TviQ. Taken out by Pine's pulse bomb before he can use his Riptire and Manatee. Fighting for his life. That's not going to last long. And it looks like New York, with their final attack here on point A, are going to be able to take this one.
And they're going to come back, too, with both of their support ultimates. So they had to use his just for a frantic final defense.
Wow.
Pine goes out.
Looking for a chance to use that Dragon Blade. TviQ's Riptire taken out by Libero, so no advantage there from Florida. Meko is demeched again. And now pressure onto Libero. He's got Swoosh on top of him, has to exit out of the fight. Oh, that's a lot of leap damage coming in. Gets roasted. The res comes in, though, so Libero with a new lease on life, but they've lost Arc. No, Arc actually using that Valkyrie. Jonak, Meko, Mano all down the position. Find that. Ooh, there goes Logix. Jonak sniping the sniper. How many times have we seen that? Dragonblade comes in, but the Riptire right there. Libero getting nothing out of that one. TviQ taken out by Meko though, so the dive is real from New York. Transcendence comes in for both Zenyatas. This is the fight. This is where New York tries to take it, and they are getting the kills so far. Supa half health, doesn't really have the healing, and they're going to be able to eliminate him soon. Yeah, there we go.
TviQ is out on the Doomfist now, so they're trying to stall this as much as they can.
So you got to do, but Doomfist not going to last too long. New York getting a little bit of momentum going here. On point B, still not even one tick yet. Logix delaying.
Libero on the high ground. Nobody's trying to kill him on the Soldier 76. He's just raining bullets down onto the point.
Supa down again. Manatin, though, being untouched. Does a crazy chicken on the point. The Diva suit, but he can't stay alive. And it looks like New York slowly grinding this one out. All they need is a little bit more, and they've got it. 1 minute on the time bank for New York again. We are down to just 3 seconds here. Libero trying to keep the point alive here. They're gonna dive in with Mano as well. Everybody in the back, they're all grouped up here. Libero does fall. Maybe Meko can do something. Gets Logix with the Bunny Blaster. The kills coming in on both sides though. And for the moment, for the holding strike, TviQ doing tons of damage right now.
Already has the Riptire. He will take out Arc. Meko finished off in the mini Diva, and that's going to be it. Not even a single point taken.
Wow. And now TviQ gets him with his own Riptire. That is not great for New York. Arc can't bring him back up right now, it looks like. TviQ getting another one, swoosh onto Mana now, falls to Pine in the meantime. TviQ under pressure, low but still alive for the moment. Now the self-destruct for Florida on the point. Manatin taken out by the Pulse Bomb. And Pine and Jonak.
Libero has the Riptire. Can he get anybody? Can he get Zebasai? He does! Oh,
he gets two! TviQ, and that's it! They couldn't stay on the point for the moment. Now the dive comes in. They're going to turn right around onto Swoosh, but Pine falls in the process as well. There goes Jonak. TviQ landing a rocket from on high. Meko comes back with a kill on this episode. There goes Logix.
Meko.
What a brawl. But Meko just going wild on this Diva. I believe that was 4.
Yeah, he got 3 and the mech. So it's still a 3v3. Libero, Jonas, and Meko still alive. And Meko gets another one. So no resets onto the point. I like this switch up.
Oh, Swoosh way on his own, man. Nobody else around, and he dies immediately. He had to get overtime going, but now everybody coming in one at a time, and that is not how you win a fight in Overwatch.
Well, Zebasai only sound barriered himself, so there wasn't going to be any cover. They were trying to get onto the point so desperately to cause overtime that ultimate basically had no value.
Yep, OT ticking down now. Florida trying to delay as long as they possibly can to pick on the Genji, but won't last too long. There it is, ticking away, and NYXL taking Lighthouse 100-0.
So side, but not going to win the duel. Zippe.
He's got it, man. He wins that one. Meanwhile, Swoosh has to back away. He was low health. Florida nearly flipping it, but they haven't gotten it quite yet. Jonak coming in. He's got the Transcendence if he needs to, but no, he is down to TviQ with another sniper kill from that Widowmaker. Florida all over this one. Mano trying to, or Janice rather, trying to dive back in, but he can't survive even with the Transcendence there. Maybe the reses from Arc will be enough if he can even get there and use him. No, it didn't. Still dueling with TviQ. It's been fun to watch, but Manatin gets a kill into Arc to start things off. Good start, great start for Florida as Manatin gets 2. Now Jonak falls as well. Florida with a resounding team fight win here.
Yeah, this just has to be a cleanup right now on the point.
Yep.
Everybody just trying to die on the side of New York. They did get it back.
XL probably pretty happy about that one. Jonak does go down, but it looks like Florida wants to just finish it right here, right now. Arc brings Jonak back up again. NY trying to get to the point, trying to flip it here. We're into overtime. They got to get people on here. Right now, the tanks in action, the Primal Rage, and there's the Transcendence now on the side of Florida. Supa keeping his tanks very healthy. Jonak coming in with a little bit later one. Can they turn that into kills, though? It's looking good for Florida at the moment. Libero needs to come up big here. He needs a ton of picks here. They've still got Jonak. They've still got Arc. Maybe that's just barely enough, yeah.
They're going to flip it, Doa, and the big part of that was Pine was resurrected, killed TviQ, then killed Zebasai on the Mercy. So there was no more healing in New York. The easy cleanup on the point, and that's going to be it.
And that's why you play Pine on control. And Zupa's just kind of there behind the shield. Ooh, Meko gets demacked, and there's another kill onto Jonak in the meantime. TviQ finding the picks as well. Zebasai falls, but it doesn't look like it's going to stop Florida from getting to point A. And one last shot from TviQ. See if he can find anybody hiding around the side. Gets in the back. There's a kill. No, he nearly killed Manitin. Mano has to finish him off. Swoosh brought back up by Zebasai in the meantime, but Libero takes him out with the concussion mine. So it's exactly how Logix put this one down.
Yeah, the setup was pretty good here. Yeah. And they were anticipating the Transcendence coming out. Zones out Pine, sees everybody. He's just clustered on that.
Comes in. He's got that self-destruct, trying to get the kill into Jonak. They will. Riptire doesn't do anything. The res comes in for Jonak. The Primal Rage was used by Swoosh. He did survive the Riptire from it. Arc has a couple reses. Now Logic trying to get a little bit of damage in, but has to back away with that Transcendence up. A lot of low health people on his team, and yeah, Mayhem force back. That's going to be the end of that push. Mano getting 3, getting 4 in that fight. Well, on the run, TviQ low, gets the reflect up, but it's not going to be enough. Both supports down as well. Zebasai out of commission, and Mano batting people around with his hands of fate, and that will be New York Excelsior holding at the...
Not convinced by the Sombra defense that we've seen from the Mayhem on this point. I have never seen it really work.
Yeah, I agree. Mano does go down. Zupa pops that Valkyrie, brings a couple up. Here comes Libero with the kill onto Logix. They're trying to slowly grind away at the members of New York. Pine backing off here, and he's got to fight Zupa. No, Zupa wins a 1v1 against Pine. And Florida looks like they're going to barely hold here on point.
Into the fight.
Yeah, Zupa does go down. And you do have that respawn advantage on the attack here in Junkertown. And that's going to be point A. They grind it out.
I'm really surprised that the...
Pine taken out by Logix. Jonak, though, turning around, getting one in revenge. Here comes the Riptire now from Libero. Getting in from behind. Oh, Zebasai.
Gonna get Zupa.
Zupa.
At the end, Zebasai, they swapped those rolls off. So Zebasai now on the Zenyatta. And they're going to keep on pushing.
Legs here. They've got the respawns, but they don't really have any else to work with. They might have the Valkyrie soon, but TviQ falls again.
And Logic's on the back of the payload right now, just trying to stop it from moving even a little bit further.
There's one. Zebasai fall to a headshot from Pine. And now Florida scrambling to try and defend this payload. Meko there with the self-destruct, though. Could use it. Jonak just pops a whole hog, pushes them all back, and NYXL takes a convincing Junkertown.
And that'll be a big win for New York. They are going to finish 3-0 with the draw that we saw on Horizon. They are setting